I need a Red Bull. As I recall, when we first started dating, we'd be in the shower. You would just like all over me. Let's send a Snapchat right now of each other.
Of each other?
And then when we put this out, people will be like,
oh wow, look! I don't know what I'm doing. Not the profile. I need a fan.
well, if you would let us actually use the air conditioning.
Global warming. When we first started dating, Matt was in New York. We were talking on the phone, he called me, and he was wasted drunk. Wasted drunk with his mom.
With my mom.
So basically Matt proceeded to tell me that he didn't know if he wanted to keep dating me because I was such a slut. My feelings were really hurt, and I ended up leaving the party because I felt so shitty.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
You left the party?
Yeah.
The first time we met was at the legendary Viper Room on Sunset Boulevard in West Hollywood, California.
Viper Room.
And for the longest time, Blue wanted to name our kid Viper because we met at the Viper Room. Let me tell you, I put the kibosh on that real quick. We were both there to see a show. It was a new artist that Blue had just signed. Actually, Katy Perry.
Ooh, boom, name drop.
You were with a friend that I was coming to meet.
Yes, this is true.
And she had already started the show, and this was long before she was like, Katy Perry.
This was right before I Kissed a Girl came out.
And I was home in between seasons of Kyle XY. And I think there's actually a paparazzi photo that exists of me arriving that night. Ooh. We were there to see the show, him to support his new artist, me to support a friend. And I came in and he was standing with my friend, and I walked up and I started just saying hi, and Blue...
There was no saying involved.
What?
There was shouting involved. This is them, almost front row, center, yelling back and forth, shooting the shit. And I was really irritated.
Because it doesn't take much to irritate me. Anyway, we did keep running into each other after that.
He was dating somebody at the time.
I was dating somebody at the time.
That didn't stop me. I just waited. I knew the time was gonna come.
Well, I
Someday
remember,
my opportunity.
I remember though, the first time I fell for you and I knew that we were gonna end up together. It was at a dinner party that I was hosting with my ex. Blue had showed up, high as fuck.
So high.
And
with the same friend, actually.
No, you were with Brett?
Yeah.
I thought you were with Fisher. No, you probably were with Brett.
Either one of them I would have been in.
Anyway, he showed up and we were sitting on the couch and he was just like laughing and having a really good time. And he was wearing this red hoodie and these like tan color corduroy pants. You really still have it? Those are the pants. He was wearing these pants.
I kept them.
What was I wearing, Blue?
No, it's too high to remember.
But I remember sitting across from him on the couch and watching him just laugh and be silly, and I knew, even though I was in a relationship at the time, I knew that I was going to end up with him. And here we are, 6 years later.
Oh, you know what I remember about that night? We were playing Celebrity.
We were playing
Celebrity
party games.
And I don't like games, and I refused. I would not play. I'd rather referee and say who wins.
Yeah, of course, because it puts you in control and calling the shots. Yeah, so then I ended up breaking up with my ex, or I shouldn't say it like that. So then my ex and I broke up, and then Blue wasted no time.
When the time came that I knew that he was no longer in a relationship, I didn't waste time.
Are you in a relationship?
We want to know about you.
If you're in a relationship, let us know how you guys met. If you're not in a relationship, tell us your funniest stories about how maybe you did meet somebody that you're in a relationship with.
But they're not in a relationship, they're not in a relationship. But who you'd want to be in a relationship with. Hashtag
Matt and Blue.
Toodles.
Peace.
Can we already
turn your phone on silent?
I would have missed that call. God, stop yelling at me.
Jeez.